Today we're checking out the Kinks with Sunny Afternoon. Okay, this one has been requested down in the comment section, so we're stopping by, making our way by today, man. And the Kinks, the creators of pretty much, I don't know, creators, everybody probably started about it in the garage, but they definitely developed and helped push out a garage sound and make it I guess ring in a lot of people's ears, right? And early developments of punk. Would you call that pre-punk, proto-punk, maybe? So the Kinks definitely have a hand in that, right? Let's go ahead and hear what Sunny Afternoon is giving us today. Appreciate the Kinks that we've heard to this point. Most of them purely off your guys' suggestions, all right? So let's go ahead and spin this one today and see what we got. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the description, man. Great ways to help me. Here we go.
Taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon.
I really love the descending kind of music.
Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me, and I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon.
Dude, this guy's a great film.
In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, my girlfriend's run up with my car and gone back to her ma and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm sitting here, sipping at my ice cold beer, blazing on a sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me sail away. Well, give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime.
Ah, that descending line.
Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze.
The squeeze.
I got a big fat mama trying to break me, and I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon.
I mean, this guy's great qualities to it.
In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime,
Wow.
in the summertime.
That was a great one from the Kinks. I don't know how popular this song is in the Kinks discography, right? I don't know how many people are going to be showing up to listen to us rock with the Kinks Sunny Afternoon. But for me, as somebody who doesn't know where A to Z is in their ratings and their tier list, I just got to say this ranks really high for me. Sunny Afternoon, I really like the lyrics. He's talking about he's in the squeeze, right? Save me from the squeeze. He's getting squeezed out. His money is getting soaked up, right? The tax man's taking it. His girlfriend took his car, went on home. He doesn't have anything really left. He's feeling everything be taken away from him. He's losing control here. He doesn't have anything but this sunny afternoon, and I'm taking Blazing literally as just, hitting the ganja, hitting the reefer, right? He's just saying, hey man, everything's up. The gig is up. I'm losing it all. All I've got is this last blaze and the sun, right? That's it. The sunny afternoon, man. This is it for me. Give me one reason to stay. I'm getting penny pinched and it's gone. Everything I got was gone. The life of luxury is gone. But it's the music as well, building the imagery right here. Just that dum 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 dum. You're just getting that descending, really bassy line happening here. I loved that. It pulled me in immediately, and I felt immediately, I was like, I hope they just keep this throughout the track. I don't want this to go anywhere. Sometimes you just really gravitate and you hold on to a piece of music that's introduced at the introduction of a song, and then it's gone for the rest of the song. And that hurts because sometimes it's an amazing part. So I'll give you an example just for me. If any of you are familiar with Metallica and you maybe heard the song Battery before, it comes in with a really amazing acoustic guitar. And of course you hit electric the rest in a fast-paced song. But that acoustic guitar really was one of the highlight moments of that song, and I just was like, oh, I wanted it more incorporated. I think they end up bringing it back at the end of the track as the outro. But sometimes you just get really attached to a part of a song, and you say, oh, you used it so short. You could have made a whole song that sounded amazing. So I'm happy they used that bass line the whole time, or that rhythm the whole time. I really appreciated that. But everything about this, his singing, the vocals are really up front. They really have it loud and crisp. So I like that the vocals are really pronounced on the song. You get an amazing rhythm to just enjoy the whole ride, and it fits right along. And this is definitely one that I think if you were in that time, or maybe now you're still smoking it up, this is one you got to just play and have a little spliff to, right? That's the way I view it, man. So enjoy this one by the Kinks, Sunday Afternoon. Appreciate you guys making the suggestion on this one. All right, I think I just said sunny afternoon, all right? So hopefully that's the only time I made that mistake. But the Kinks, you got this one, Sunny Afternoon, from the Face to Face album, released in 1966, considered pop, rock, and music hall. So music hall, is that why they call it music hall? Because you get that bass line. That's the only thing I could assume right there. You got Ray Davies on this one as a songwriter. It says the track later featured on Face to Face album, as well as being the title track for their 1967 compilation album. Like its contemporary Taxman by the Beatles, the song references the high levels of progressive tax taken by the British Labour government of Harold Wilson, although it does so through the lens of an unsympathetic aristocrat bemoaning the loss of his vast unearthed wealth, which, he was talking about his life of luxury, his yacht. So it definitely gave you the idea that this was somebody, not living in poverty, but instead having their tremendous amounts of wealth being stripped from them, is what the feeling I got there. Its strong music hall flavor as well as lyrical focus was part of the stylistic departure for the band, began with the 1965 A Well-Respected Man, which had risen to fame. So I really like the sound of this one. For me, that's the thing is you get a tone from a band sometimes, and you get this fan base sometimes that gets mad when they leave that identity that they build. I'm okay with it. So I'm a fan. We just talked about Metallica. I'm a fan of many of their works, beginning with their Kill 'Em All album, right, with thrash metal days, to their heavy metal days, to their redefining days of Load and Reload, where they really lost a lot of support. I love that stuff too. So I'm with it as long as it's audibly nice to me. I don't care if you lose an identity. I care if the music's still enjoyable. And for me, I don't know where that falls with this song right here. If it's one of those ones that just broke away from a certain style they had, and they lost some fans along the way, I liked what we got today. So, all right, some of the background for Sunny Afternoon says it was written in Ray Davies' house when he was ill. He recalled, I'd bought a white upright piano I hadn't ridden for a time. I'd been ill. I was living in a very 1960s decorated house. It had orange walls and green furniture. My 1-year-old daughter was crawling on the floor, and I wrote the opening riff. I remember it vividly. I was wearing a polo neck sweater. Davies used the song's narrator to reflect on his own situation in the song's lyrics. The only way I could interpret how I felt was through a dusty, fallen aristocrat who had come from old money as opposed to wealth I had created for myself. In order to prevent the listener from sympathizing with the song's protagonist, Davies said, I turned him into a scoundrel who fought with his girlfriend after a night of drunkenness and cruelty. Davies explains of the circumstances in which the song was written and recorded. Sunny Afternoon was made very quickly in the morning. It was one of our most atmospheric sessions. I still like to keep tapes of a few minutes before the final take. Things happen before the session. Maybe it's superstitious, but I believe if I had done things differently, if I had walked around the studio or gone out, it wouldn't have turned out that way. The bass player went off and started playing funny little classical things on the bass, more like a lead guitar. And Nicky Hopkins, a great voice, a great name that we've grown to know, who was playing piano on that session, was playing Lisa. We always used to play that song. Little things like that helped us get into the feeling of the song. At the time I wrote Sunny Afternoon, I couldn't listen to anything. I was only playing the greatest hits from Frank Sinatra and Dylan's Maggie's Farm. Oh man, Maggie's Farm. I gotta do Dylan's version and check it out. I've been saying that for like a year. I just liked his whole presence. I was playing the Bringing It All Back Home LP along with Frank Sinatra and Glenn Miller and Bach. It was a strange time. I thought they all helped one another. They went into the chromatic part that's in the back of the song. I once made a drawing of my voice on Sunday Afternoon. It was a leaf with a very thick outline, a big blob in the background, the leaf just cutting through it. So I don't know, some of that, is definitely just more self-interpretation by him, some inner reflecting going on that he's liking. He's just saying pretty much in that recording session, if anything, or the way I pick it up, is that if anything had been different, if he went out for a smoke or went to the restroom, he would have missed the opportunity. He was pretty much inspired by everything taking place there, and it drove the way this song was created. Okay, if he missed any of those little nuances happening there, maybe it wouldn't have been what it was. But I really enjoyed this, and I like hearing the background information on this one too. So I hope you guys enjoyed rocking out today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a spin on this one with me. I greatly appreciate you guys being here, man. Let me know more from the Kinks that you want featured on the channel. But this one, like I said, I hold it in very high in a very high spot for me personally, maybe even over some of the greatest hits that are known that you guys let me know about and that we've seen chart very well. This one just hit me differently. I really like the sound we got here from the Kinks. So thanks so much, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, let me know more. Consider becoming a member on my YouTube Patreon, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.